You know what I'm tired of? You know I'm tired of these fake ass bitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of these fake ass bitches got fake ass shots, these fake ass lip shots, these fake ass weave. Yo, what the fuck y'all trying to be? Like, y'all thought y'all gonna make $1 million with this shit? Like, y'all out around here, like, y'all think y'all Barbie and shit? Like, y'all like, hello, I'm Barbie. You know, I got an ass shot. Ooh, look at me. Shake, 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 shake. Shut the fuck up.
Now I know relationships my enemy.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Today we're going to be talking about why are women so complicated. Alright? Before we get started, I want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Watch the video all the way through, and if you like it, hit that like button at the end. But definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're going to talk about why are women so complicated. Now, one of the reasons why women are so complicated, and I think this is the main reason, is because they do the opposite of what they say. Women would say they want a funny guy. You give them a funny guy. Women say they want a humorous guy. You give them a humorous guy. They say they want a guy with good finances. You give them a guy with good finances. Every single type of guy that they described that they said they wanted to make them happy was given to them and is available to them now, but they reject them all. Not only do they reject them all, but if they choose to be with that type of guy, then 9 times out of 10, they're using them. They're with him for a motive. Women always go with the guy that doesn't want them. That's what men don't understand. That's what makes women complicated. But guys, you have to understand, when it comes to bad girls, you're kind of the same way. The only difference between you and women when it comes to the dating side is that the women have more guys that want to treat her good than women that want to treat you good. A man always has to work for it. So when a man starts working for a woman, he starts thinking about those guidelines that women put out there to say that this is the type of guy they want. And those guidelines normally come from your mom. She gives you the guidelines of what you need to do in order to be a man to get a woman. But you find out later in life that those guidelines were her teaching you how to get yourself controlled by a woman. To your mother and your aunties, they already been training you on how to allow a woman to control you. It's just that you don't realize that until you get older in life, that you've been brainwashed, because she's gonna go to the guy that's the complete opposite. But when you start thinking about why she goes to the guy that's the complete opposite, you gotta think about the girl that you chased. And you gotta stop and think, what kept you chasing that woman? She was exciting. She was unpredictable. She gave you adventure. There was never a dull moment. You always had stories. You always were entertained by her, whether you were going through a heartbreak or whether you was having a good time. She made you feel good when you were around her by being so many different characters in the spectrum. And that's what lured you in. She gave you life. She gave you something to wake up every morning and look forward to, because you didn't have anything else going on in your life. This is why chasing dreams are important. You'll learn to see why women are so complicated. It's because they're creatures that love complexity. You start learning this more. You start learning that she's only gonna speak what she thinks is the right thing to say, but she's gonna act out the thing that she cannot control. And a lot of you guys have fell for this over and over and over again. The trick is to not fall in love with her excitement. And the only way you're gonna not fall in love with her excitement is understanding why women are excited, understanding why they're hyper, understanding why she may be the bad girl, understanding her thinking. So to keep women from being complicated, you have to know where you're going, and you have to allow them to adjust to you. Because if a woman's right, let's say she's dating a criminal and he has a certain mindset that she's trying to be. So she's trying to do what she has to do to win him over, right? So she's understanding his thought pattern. She's understanding what he like, what he don't like. and he still finds a way to reject her after he gets tired of her, she's gonna develop his mindset and use it on the next guy. But that next guy, if he doesn't have a life or doesn't know where he want to be, he may fall in love with the excitement of her, the unpredictability, not realizing she's acting like someone else. This is what makes a woman complicated. It's because they learn their personalities from other people and then act out an entire human being than what they are. You can take a good girl, right, and put her around a group of bad girls. Within 2 to 3 weeks, she'll be corrupted. A married man should never let his wife hang out with promiscuous women. It's just a matter of time before she come home acting a nut, because a woman could absorb another woman's personality or another man's personality really fast. This is what makes women complicated. It's because they're constantly seeking for leadership. So they're jumping on to the personalities that they can't control, because most of the personalities that come into their life, they're going to control it. They can control the outcome of a man when he's already offering the world to her. They can control the outcome of a man when he's already gave her his soul. This is what makes it complicated on the man's end, because he's always trying to be the guidelines that women set out to say that this is the type of guy that we want. And he was brainwashed by his mom and aunties, which is how the younger women were brainwashed by their moms and aunties to being independent and not needing a man. You see how they programmed the man to be feminist, and then they programmed the women to be masculine, and it all started with the woman, because a man normally connects to his mom first. That's just a spiritual connection that the mom and the son always had since birth. So it's easy for men to fall up under that. 95% of guys out there will have to go through that blue pill moment. You learn from it, and you got to keep going. Women are not as complicated when you start actually taking that red pill and understand. But you must understand, you and her got a lot in common. You guys chase the thing that you can't have. Women are always chasing things that they can't have, but constantly telling you what they want to control. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully y'all got the message. Comment, like, subscribe. I want to say thank you to all these new subscribers that watched my last video. Like, man, you guys are really being supportive out there. Like, I didn't even expect to get the type of results I'm getting, but now that I got a lot of subscribers, I'm gonna start going hard. So thanks for subscribing, and to all the new subscribers, hey, y'all just motivated me even more. Hasta la vista.